I wanted to kick off right at the start, going right back to the beginning with cold water. And can you tell us the story of how you discovered cold water and what was going on in your life at the time, and how did you...
God. Well, I went through a phase where I was trying lots of different alternative, like not medicines, but herbal ways of living, you know, whether it be through meditation, whether it be through counting and just putting yourself out of your body but connecting into your body. So I don't know, I can't remember exactly when I found out about cold showers and cold ice baths. I think it was my friend who, actually I do know, my friend Nikki, who is a pro trainer for athletes, who happens to be my friend. Very good information he gives me. And I think he was the one that started telling me about this kind of stuff, but he started it off really slow about, you know, after you get your shower, try and turn it cold. And I was like, what? And literally, because you're in a shower, you can just get out, can't you?
Yeah.
So I tried that for a bit, and then he progressed me on, why don't you try an ice bath? I was like, what on earth is an ice bath? And you're talking, this was like about 7 years ago. And then I started to learn what the benefits are from doing a sauna and then doing an ice bath. And the fact that, you know, I'm 50 now, so I'm glad that I started a few years ago. I wish I would have started way long ago, because it really kind of rejuvenates your body from the inside out, from your blood circulation. It can prevent heart failure. And so I really started focusing in on those kind of remedies for well-being. And then I got my first blow-up ice bath, and I just fell in love with it.
Can you talk us through that first experience? Do you remember it, what it was like?
Yeah, I dipped my toe in and I was like, well, that's frozen. And I thought, I'm never going to be able to manage this. And then I found out about breathing, because I do a lot of meditation anyway. And I kind of found that out by myself, how to breathe. I'm sure I'm probably not doing it the correct way, but I do it my way. So I'd really like to know the proper way of doing it, because I just kind of get on with it. And then when I put my toe in, I thought, well, I'm in now. I just went in.
So you went in one fell swoop. And
yeah.
Was that after a workout or what?
No, it was after I'd been in the sauna, because I thought that's the only way I'm going to be able to do it, because saunas I don't like. It's like you feel like you're hyperventilating, there's no air.
Yeah.
But once I understood how good that was for you, I'm very good with facts. Once I know that it's doing this, this and this for me, I can bear it. I'll grin and bear it. And then the alternative to a sauna, which I much prefer, is an ice bath.
So you prefer the ice bath?
Yeah.
And how do you, so that first time, what was the emotions going through your head sort of before and then translated to the feeling afterwards?
It was emotional.
Yeah.
Really emotional.
Isn't it? It is.
Because you have to kind of, it's like mind over matter. You have to realise what you're doing, but also not focus on what you're doing. Just know that it's going to be good and you're going to feel great the more you do it.
Yeah.
And then when I got out, you know, I was like, I'm sure I'm not meant to feel like this. I was like pins and needles and I was shaking. But then I realised, because I did all my research and spoke to Nikki, that the shaking is actually part of it. Like you can't resist it. You just have to just kind of go with it and calm down your breathing and your thoughts. And because I'm a time freak too, I have to do a countdown. I have to constantly know, right, I've done 30 seconds, right, I've done 45 seconds.
Got you. So we need to get a clock installed somewhere here as well.
I've just ordered a clock that's going to go there.
Oh, fab.
So I'll press it and then get in.
And bomb it in.
Yeah.
So what was the relationship then? It sounds like it's changed, going from a kind of a blow-up ice bath to a brass
sounds
monkey.
so wrong. A blow-up ice
You've
bath.
had your first blow-up.
But I tell you that one of the reasons why I also wanted to do it is because my partner Rory, he's a little bit soft when it comes to being cold. Right. He's quite sensitive. So I think secretly I wanted to kind of see how he dealt with it.
Brutal. Are you marriage material?
And he's a Gemini like me, right. So you don't want to be outdone by somebody. You want to kind of be on the same level. And he wasn't on the same level for a very, very long time. So much so I offered to get in the blow-up ice bath with him. But because I know he was terrified of it and he couldn't do it. It made me laugh so much. And the more I laughed in the ice bath, the more angry he got. And then he literally said, I will never do an ice bath with you ever again. And he hasn't since. So I'm hoping that this one
That's big enough
will
for
be
two.
a treat.
Yeah,
It is.
definitely. So would you say there's something that the ice gives you that you can't get anywhere else?
Yeah, resilience. It really kind of puts your brain into not just a fight or flight, but a controlled state of being. And if you can control that within yourself, I think you can control anything in life.
And so that control...
I mean, as in your emotions, not other people, because you can't control what happens or who does what. But at least you can control how you react, and you can kind of, you know, start to really be one with yourself, which you can't do if you put in horrible situations constantly. But if you put yourself into a distress level that you've put yourself in, I do believe that's when you really truly start to understand yourself and your little what's the word, intricacies?
Intricacies.
You know, like your little, you know, flaws or things that you need to work on.
The things that make you you as well.
But also you can start to improve on it, because you are putting yourself into that distressed situation, which fundamentally you will reap the benefits of. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. You think, why am I doing this? Why am I torturing myself? But you're actually not. You're actually setting yourself up to be the best version of yourself from the inside out, medically, physically and emotionally. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing, brother.
The Brass Monkey philosophy is challenge creates change.
Yeah, it
which
does.
is exactly what you've described.
Yeah.
So you wanted the ice bath because you were seeking that discomfort, somewhere to make...
No, I was seeking, you know, because throughout my life I've been in a 10-year very unhappy marriage, and you learn so much about yourself and you lose so much of yourself being in that kind of situation. And you think there's no way out, when actually there is. And for the ones like me that have survived and managed to get themselves out of it, you're left really broken. So you have to kind of slowly piece yourself back together. Some women never piece themselves back together, or they're stuck in the PTSD. There's so many different things that you go through having come out of something like that. And so for me, I wanted to be able to start to repair myself, but then do it in a way that was really challenging. And I don't think there's anything more challenging than, apart from climbing Kilimanjaro, which I wouldn't do because I wouldn't want to. I want to do something within the own comforts of my home that I know is for me, and I know it's going to benefit me, and my friends and family, you know, can also join me, even though my mum is terrified of ice baths. But once she knows the true essence and the true, like, things that it does to you, I think she might change her mind. I'm hoping.
I hope so. Tell her it's big enough for two and you'll do it with her.
Oh, it's big enough for just her. No, I'm joking. My mum is quite slim, cut that bit out. She'll kill me.
So is there ever that moment, because I get this, where you think,
I can't do it.
I've not been in for a while. And
I haven't been in for a while.
Where I need to get in. Do you know what I mean? And how would you describe that feeling? The like, I need to get in, but where does all that come from? You know.
Well, I mean, I did put myself in situations where I did myself a program. Right, I'm gonna do it 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And it was a real kind of build up to it. Right, tomorrow I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Did it that day. Right, I'm gonna have a day break. I was quite methodical with it because it was a blow up when I had to empty the water, put it back in. So this, because it does it all for you. For number one, I have absolutely no excuse not to get in it. No matter what time of day, no matter if whether I'm working or not, because it's part of my home, it's part of my lifestyle. Yeah. And I think I like to do things where there's no excuses. You know, like that room there is going to have my sauna, our sauna. It's going to have like a really lovely sun shower. So it's things that are going to be just self-helping and self-healing. And I'm all about self-healing. And I don't think there's anything greater than something like this.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it's a real solid part of your wellness routine then. So
yeah.
I was going to say, because it doesn't seem like it's a daily thing. Is it a when you need it thing then?
No,
I
think,
that feeling?
Well, I'm now trying to find a balance because, like I said before, I was very strategic. I would go, right, I'm going to do this for 6 weeks, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And now, because I haven't done it for quite so long, because I've been waiting for this bad boy to get fitted, now I'm going to make it part of my everyday, but not every day, make it part of my weekly therapy, whether that be once a week, but it's definitely not going to be not a week. I'm going to make sure I get in it once a week, if not more. But I like to just give myself a starting goal where I can then find my healthy balance.
Yeah. There's a lot of ice bath content out there. There's a horrible sort of macho alpha behaviour thing going on with ice baths, which we see a lot in like gyms, and we want to sort of get away from that and dispel those myths between men and women. Have you heard any misinformation around how men and women sort of behave or feel in ice baths?
No, because I think that would be silly. Because you're doing the ice bath for you, not to go, oh, I can bear the cold and look how great I am.
Yeah.
No, it's all about you and you being able to convince your brain to just relax and go with it. I say that now, I'll probably be screaming when I get in there in a minute.
Well, it's funny you say that though, because at events, men have a much bigger gasp than women do. And I just sort of,
well, women give birth.
Right.
Just saying.
Well, that's it. There's so much pain in our lives through the different phases. You cycle, well, growing up for a start, but you cycle, then, all sorts of conditions that, are just female conditions, and then obviously menopause. And it's almost like we're not built for pain, but we endure it. Yeah. And I wondered if, the discomfort part of this, we've gone through things that are, you're almost...
Yeah, I don't see this, even though in theory it is a discomfort, to me it's not a discomfort, because I've programmed my brain for it to know the facts and what it does scientifically.
Yeah.
That outbeats any discomfort. And to me, why would I put myself through so much discomfort just to feel discomfort? Yeah. It's not discomfort to me. It's a whole plethora of things that are so needed for a female anatomy and for any anatomy from the inside out, because it just helps with everything.
Yeah.
Whether you're male, female, they, them, he, she, whatever you are.
Yeah.
It's just good for you. I think the more stuff like this we can find, I mean, this is extreme, but the more other stuff that we can help for our well-being, it serves us. It serves a great purpose. And you can do an ice bath anywhere. You can just fill up your bin and put some ice in it. I mean, I've gone pretty bougie with this one. Brass monkey, thank you very much. But when I started looking, I didn't realise how big of a deal it is and how many different formulas and routines and things that are all about ice baths. I didn't know there was such a big ice bath world out there, to be honest.
Yeah, like you say, is it 2 different types you've had now? The blow up.
I've had the blow up one and this one, yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't been in this one yet.
Have you made your own ice baths, sort of when you've been out and about, or when you've been travelling with work?
No.
They've not been.
I mean, Mel C started filling up her bath when we were on tour with ice, and I was looking at her going, that just looks brutal. Yeah. But I'm doing it myself. Yeah.
Yeah. How did she deal with it? Was she doing breath work?
Oh, well, Melanie's quite like me in some ways, but very quite Sergeant Major and quite strict and quite action packed. So she just went in.
And you weren't tempted? Are you curious?
Not in hers.
Yeah. What, because of the bathwater?
He just thinks it takes so much. I mean, it's doable. You've got to fill it up. You've got to do the ice. I haven't got time for that.
Yeah, you've got your filtration now.
And I've got Rory. He used to fill up the blow up one, going, I'm not getting in that.
Just like going back to, I know I talked about, it shouldn't be different. I've found, and I wondered about you in terms of different, either times of your cycle or times of your life, whether you felt different going into ice baths, like whether it's affected you differently or whether you needed it.
When I started doing ice baths, I was already at a place where I really was welcoming any kind of healing and the facts. I needed to have the facts and the scientific facts behind it. And so by the time I got to an ice bath, I was already just immersing myself in it. It wasn't like, right, I need to get healed in this way and I'm going to go searching for it. It kind of really happened organically.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've got a great source of information because I've got my friend who is a pro athlete trainer to all the top footballers. I mean, top.
Yeah. Has
So
he got one?
I don't think he has.
Get him in it.
I don't think he has.
Does he come here, or do you go and see him?
He
How
comes
does
here,
it work?
or when I
Okay.
was in LA, we rented a house together that had a freezing cold pool. So we would do that together also.
Yeah.
But he was quite a baby.
Yeah, really? What was
Actually.
he doing?
He was going like that. Oh, I was like, that's the worst thing you can do.
You knew more about it than him.
Well, he would tell me about
Yeah.
it, but then put in his money where his mouth is. He was a scaredy cat.
Oh, that's highly disappointing. So do you do it? So you do it after the sauna?
Yeah.
Would you do it after a workout ever? Do you think?
I would not. No. When I was doing it very methodically, I wouldn't necessarily do it after a workout. Actually, I would. I did it after a workout. I would do a workout, then I'd do a swim, then I'd do a sauna.
Yeah.
And the sauna, I would just be gearing myself up to bear and grin the sauna because I couldn't wait to get out of it to get in the ice bath.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was doing it in winter time also.
Awesome.
In Leeds, where it was snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is it? Can you describe the feeling when you come out? Because I think it's so hard. It's hard. I think you see it, don't you? When people come out of ice baths, you see it on their faces, and the energy just like shoots up. But can you describe it in a couple of words how you feel when you come out?
Well, it's always the best to describe it how I do it and come in and come out of it. This could all be going wrong.
No, it's
It
awesome.
cut to me going, fuck!
You won't. Yeah, well, there you go.
I feel like we should have gone in the ice bath first before we talk about this.
We did talk about it actually, but it like I think it often lights you up. But I wondered sort of if like how that feeling is for you when you get out, like because compared to when you go in, and you've said you're so disciplined and you think about that after rather than the nerves before. It's about the after.
No, but
feeling.
now you're making me feel nervous now. I can feel my heartbeat.
We'll do some
shit,
breath
I've come
work
up.
now. We'll do some breath.
Yeah, no, I'd like to do the breath work because I think I've just been, blagging it myself, but it's worked for me.
All of it's so personal though as well.
I think
so
it is.
Personal.
It's like when I say, to my friends or my kids about meditation, I don't think there's any wrong or right way of doing it as long as you can get yourself to do it. So whichever way you get to meditate and find that clarity and that noise is turned down, then that's for you. That's how you do it, and that would probably be different how I do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's all. I do like to know facts, so I would like to know how you do the breathing properly.
Yeah. And
Go on then.
What do you mean?
You're gonna do it.
The breathing.
You're gonna do
Well,
it.
let's do it. We'll do it before you get in, because then it'll have the effect.
All right.
But I mean, do you do breath work anyway as part of your wellness routine?
Yeah, because I used to have really bad anxiety.
Yeah.
So I would do like the box breathing, or I'd do the breathing to counting. Just so it'd take me out of whatever I'm feeling, so then I could go to a peaceful place where I can go, God, what's all that about with myself?
Yeah. And do you find, and you do it before and during the ice bath as well? Do you carry on that breathing?
Well, I haven't done it for a long time, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I say a long time. It's like a couple of months.
Okay. And have you had cold showers in between then?
I think cold showers are silly because
I hate
a cold
them.
shower
I
you
hate
can just
them.
go, oh, it's too cold, I'll just turn it up, or oh, I'm going to get out now.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're in the ice bath, it's like, what's the point in getting out now? I'm in. It's going to be actually worse for my mentality if I cut my time short or if I just get out when I'm already in.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because it's quite an undertaking to get yourself in, isn't it? It's that mind, as you said, that mind over matter, getting over that.
Because I do think we underestimate ourselves. I think your mind is so powerful. It's such a powerful tool, and it can do so many things. It can overcome so many things, and it can make you and help you do things that you would never think that would be achievable ever.
So what would you say to, I say a woman, but anyone who thinks I might not be tough enough? Because like you said, when you saw somebody do it, you thought that's nuts. Why would anyone turn their shower cold? It's uncomfortable.
But I'm
a
a fact person. So once you
Yeah.
know the facts, you can't not want to do it.
So you'd tell them the facts, you think? Or
Yeah,
that's how you'd convince somebody.
Think you wouldn't just do it for the sake of doing it or because your friend's done it. If you know the scientific reasons why it's good for you and what it can do over time, and if you're consistent with it, you would be you're doing yourself a disservice not to try it and stick to it and do it.
So do you think you've inspired anyone to do it because they've seen you do it on social or on any of your friends, or have they had a go?
I think I've got people to do it in my life that would never have done anything like that before.
Yeah.
Never. I can count at least 6 people that were like, well, I don't even like cold.
Yeah.
I don't even like cold weather. Why would I want to get in that? And I've explained it, and I've coached them into it, and I've not coached them into it, but explained about the breath and what they're going to feel, and how you just have to just put that to one side and know that, you know, it's going to end up feeling really great. And the more you do it and the more consistent you are with it, you're going to reap so many benefits.
And how did they feel? How did they tell you they felt when they'd come
They
out?
screamed at me a lot of the time. During and after, I was like, what's the worst thing you can do is start screaming, or even trying to talk.
Yeah. It's not going to do anything for the nervous system, screaming. It's telling your body it's right to have been scared in the first place.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done it.
But they were great. They felt great, like you did afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, I have gone through phases where I've had my back cracked and this done, and I find that so aggressive. When, I mean, this may seem aggressive to some people, but once you're in and out of it, and you start reaping the rewards, and you feel how your body's meant to feel, and how it actually yearns for it, you know.
So you feel like you yearn for it afterwards. You've almost, I feel it can be quite addictive, don't it? You feel it. You're like, I need to get
yearn for it, because it's such a all over body experience, quite shocking and quite like up there. You know, it's great then when you can actually go, right, I know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to make my mind just go here, because it's just going to feel so beautiful. I know I'm going to want to do it again and again and again the next day or the day after that.
When does you talked that beautiful feeling, when does that kick in for
that
you?
Euphoria feeling?
Yeah.
Well, at first it used to be when I got out, I was like, yes, I've done it.
Yeah, more of a relief.
But then, you know, that's your mind playing tricks on you, then you just start to enjoy it.
So it's when you're in, that euphoria starts for you when you're in it.
And then I can look at the clock.
Yeah.
Mother, look at the ice bath I've got for you.
Hello.
Well, I've still got to get her convinced.
You see how much she's bouncing off the walls when you get out. You might want to.
So I can start with cold 2 minutes. That's good.
Yeah, and so do you do it in the morning then, like the contrast therapy?
Well, my friend Nikki said it's actually more beneficial to just get it done. The earlier in the day, the better. Yeah, but for me, you know, because I think everybody's each their own. I can hear those goats over there now. They're going over the field. For me, I do it late afternoon, which for some people would completely wake them up and mess up their system. It doesn't. It actually really chills me out for nighttime, because my brain can race on a nighttime, especially when I'm like trying to sleep. I have so many thoughts. What did I do today? What didn't I do? What I've got to do tomorrow? It's like, brrr. So that actually calms me down. The ice bath for a night.
So you do finish on cold, even on a night.
Yeah.
Master as well.
You know what? I really want to get in it now, because I feel like I've hyped myself up. I'm going to go in and out in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, could we give Mel a present? Because we've got you a dip coat.
What's a dip coat?
So once you've had a dip.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you do to warm up, but obviously warming up's important. But you can whack this big fleecy coat on and help you warm up.
It's not leopard print, but it will do.
We're working on the prints.
Thank you.
We've only got 3 in circulation, and there's only 3 of them at the moment, so they're brand new. So
this is great. So this is like a dry robe on steroids, basically.
Yes.
Wow.
So we can, if you want to, anyway. So that's it's a changing robe. So if you ever go for a wild swing or dip, you can pop that round your, you like almost wear it like this, and then zip it up and wriggle out your stuff.
That's good.
But yeah, no, if you're ready to dip, Mel, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Let's see what temperature it is first. I'm only doing 2
shall I go
minutes
and
now.
I'll go and
now
have a
you've
look.
really all scared me, let me tell you. Oh, you're going to do some breathing with me?
Straight in. All the way. And maintain that breathing. Maintain the 6x4. Try it in through the nose. Out through the mouth.
Wowza!
In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Perfect. And now you're in control.
How does it feel, Mel?
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now it feels nice though.
Yeah. You probably want 3 minutes, don't you? You don't. 2 minutes is all you need.
Fuck off.
And then whenever you're ready, straight out. That's 2 minutes. Straight out.
You know what? And it did take my breath away for the first few seconds.
If you sit on the back panel and twist.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
How does that feel
Lord,
now?
have mercy on my brain and my body. Oh, that feels good. Right, that feels really good now. Now that feels even better.
How does it compare to the blow up?
This is way better.
Awesome.